So when many people start working out, there's a tendency to greatly underestimate how many calories they are eating. I do this a lot. I struggle with this myself. And they overestimate how many calories they are burning off. And the rule of thumb, depending on your weight, you will burn anywhere from 100 calories for someone who's right around 180 pounds to about 165 calories for someone who is around 220 like myself. So how does exercise impact weight loss? When you're exercising, you use energy, right? And that energy is fueled by calories. 1 pound equals 3,500 calories. If your goal is to lose 1 pound per week, you're going to need to put yourself in a calorie deficit. So you're going to have to cut 500 calories a day to equal 3,500 calories for the week to lose 1 pound. On average, a 180-pound person on a running program for weight loss, having them run 5 miles each day would lose right around 5 pounds per month, as long as you're in that deficit. It's a math problem where if you get it wrong, you don't lose any weight and you plateau, and you may even gain weight. If you don't want to or can't run that much per week, at the beginning, you will need to cut back on the calories, consuming what you need, keeping track of it all the time. Consuming low calorie fruits and veggies, whole grains. This means you'll be able to eat more food and you'll get more nutrients and vitamins that will help keep you fuller longer and keep you from going for the high fat, high calorie foods again, because it is really easy to do. I know from experience. I would venture to say that this is where the failure point is for most people. And you get discouraged and you stop and they quit because they're just basically saying running doesn't do anything and I can't lose weight. So tip number one to help you with managing, and keeping track of this is to get an app like MyFitnessPal. That's what's helped me. I used to write it down in a notebook. Extremely important just to keep track of that. I still do this to keep track of my caloric intake because I fail if I don't keep track of it. Enter my age, my weight, my activity level, and how much I want to lose, and it does the rest. MyFitnessPal, that is. I would suggest getting that. I think it actually costs money. I think it's a free version, but it's worth getting the one you pay for it just does a lot more for you. It even links with my Garmin Connect software and adjusts my available calories for the day. So it lets me know how much I've burned, how much I have available. It's really important to help you track that. And again, that's the only time I've ever lost weight is doing that. You can change the settings if you want in it, not to include those precious hard-earned calories that you've earned. You don't want to burn them. You don't want to eat to fill those back up again. So tip number 2, consistency with your workouts. 3 or 4 more times a week, lasting for at least 30 minutes or more each time. Studies show that a 100-pound person would have to consistently burn 2,800 calories through exercise each week in order to successfully lose weight. And I can say that from my own experience, this is very true. That number is a little bit higher for me. So again, you have to create that caloric deficit each day. And the more you don't control your food intake, the longer and the slower the weight will be coming off of you. And that's the tipping point for a lot of people. They just give up. So tip number 3, be patient. There is no magic pill. It's just consistency. Proper weight loss takes hard work and sustained effort over time. So understand that if you put in the work and get the math right, you will lose weight. It happens. You just got to be consistent and keep pushing forward. But your body will plateau at times and you won't lose any weight, and then you'll lose weight because over time your basic metabolic rate will decrease because of the weight loss, meaning you're not expending as much energy for the same activity as you were before because you're lighter and in better shape. So you will burn less calories for the same efforts that you were putting in before. So stick with your workouts, change things up if you have to, sprint, lift more weights, do different types of exercises, do hill repeats, increase the distance, increase the intensity, the amount of time you're working out, and you will lose weight. You got to mix things up. So don't be discouraged. It really is just part of the process. I'm going through this right now. I have to lose about 20 pounds over the next couple months. Just taking time off after the 100-miler last year and just stress, work, family, all that kind of stuff, and still eating the same amount I was when I was putting in 60 miles a week. Just packs on the weight. I'm with you. I'm going to start tracking my weight loss, 20 pounds. I'm with you. Accountability partners. Let's go. I got to get out of this wind. All right. I'll talk to you soon.